Medvedev defeated Murray in the second round of the tournament in Miami. In the first match at the Masters in Florida, Daniel did not experience any big problems in the duel with the ex-first racket of the world Briton Andy Murray. Russian Daniil Medvedev supported the reputation of the first racket of the tournament in Miami by successfully starting the second American Masters on Florida's fast courts. The world number 2 beat Britain's Andy Murray 6-4, 6-2. The meeting was held with the advantage of our tennis player, who scored a victory in just an hour and a half and did not give his opponent a single serve. In the third round of the Miami Open tournament, Medvedev will play either the Chilean Christian Garin or the Spaniard Pedro Martinez. Excellent check after an unsuccessful performance at the Masters tournament in Indian Wells. Daniel lost the first line of the ATP rating. In California, he needed to get to the quarterfinals to maintain his lead, but the Russian unexpectedly stumbled, losing in the third round to the Frenchman Gaël Monfils. Novak Djokovic eventually returned to the top of the world rankings, and in order to regain leadership, Medvedev needs to reach the semi-finals in Miami. In the very first match, Daniel got a very difficult opponent. Andy Murray was the first racket of the world in the past, but after a serious injury, he cannot return to his previous level. Of course, it will be a difficult match. For the last few seasons, Medvedev has been playing very well on hard and has deservedly become one of the best players in the world, Andy said before the meeting. For me it will be a serious test, an excellent test. After this tournament, I have a training camp scheduled, so the match will show where my game is, what I need to work on. It will be very helpful. Be that as it may, Murray had enough experience to create problems for Medvedev. Andy, although considered the favorite of this fight, was quite capable of fighting for one set. And this is exactly what he proved to his fans, losing in the first game to Daniel with a decent score of 4-6. At the beginning of the fight, the Briton forced the Russian to sweat a lot. But despite the opponent's pressure, Daniel still felt more confident on the court and controlled the ball better. As you know, the technique of the Russian is very different from the classical style and makes any opponent leave the comfort zone. The second set flew by in an instant. Today Medvedev showed a good serve, powerful, fast and well directed. And although Daniel is tall, he moves around the court perfectly. The Russian has fast rebound shots. And in general he is a unique tennis player. Murray is also great, but he should have played more aggressively. During the draws, the impression was that Andy was cautious and did not try to aggravate the game. In key moments, when he only had to put an end to it, the Briton was pinched and lost a point. In the second set, Medvedev fully revealed himself and showed a beautiful game. He imposed his pace on the opponent and completely controlled the situation. It was clear that Medvedev was completely confident in his actions and clearly knew where to hit him. In the first set, after analyzing Murray's game, Medvedev developed tactics for playing against the Briton and began to beat him in his weak spots. Long draws with wide and low blows clearly exhausted Andy, and he swam. The first set was fairly equal, but Danny's excellent serve decided the outcome of the game, Shamil Tarpishchev, president of the Russian Tennis Federation, explained to Shea. It was clear that Medvedev was in complete control of the match. In the second set, Murray had almost no chance to catch on Danny's serve. I was confident in the victory of our tennis player. Andy is not the same as before, and Medvedev is excellent. He is slowly taking shape. Daniel has a chance to win the current Masters. The main thing is to save your energy. Before the match with Alcaraz or Tsitsipas, you need to spend a minimum of time on the court. You cannot repeat the mistake of Andrei Rublev. You always need to correctly calculate your strength for the entire tournament. But another Russian tennis player, Karen Khachanov, in the second round of the tournament in Miami lost to the American Tommy Paul in 3 sets 4-6, 6-3, 6-7, 3-7. In addition to Medvedev, Aslan Karatsev remains in the men's grid of our tennis players, who will play the second round match against the Frenchman Hugo Humbert today. That's all for today. If the information was interesting to you, put likes, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.